Hello, this is John Paval with Access Arts Live. I'm here to give you a heads up on today's live streams. It's Sunday, September 8th, and there are three lovely live streams of organ recitals coming up for you later today from the Ely Cathedral near Cambridge, England, from the Saint Eustache Church, l'Eglise Saint Eustache in Paris, and from Salt Lake City, Utah. So let's get right to them and keep this brief. I want to give you just enough so you know what you may be missing if you don't tune in. So the first of these live streams is at the Eglise Saint Eustache in Paris. It's Francois Olivier playing the largest pipe organ in France. Francois Olivier has been the choir organist at Saint Eustache since 2004 for 20 years. And the last time he played a recital was on August 25th, and it came highly recommended as one of the three best recitals in the month by the International Online Organ Festival, which I commend to you if you are not familiar with it yet. If you love the organ, this is they have a lot more than we do. I am focused entirely on live streams. Anyway, Francois is going to be playing Nicolas de Grigny's offertory from his Mass for Organ. He'll be playing a concerto in A minor after Vivaldi by Johann Sebastian Bach, and he'll be playing extracts from Louis Viern's Symphonie Numéro 1 in Louis Viern's First Symphony for organ in D minor. Louis Vierne being that terrific organist from 1900 to 1937 at Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, who actually loved it so much. He died a happy man. He died at the console while playing the organ there. And he learned how to write symphonies from Charles-Marie Widor, who we're going to hear about in just a moment, and also from sarFranck, or at least he learned about composition from those two at the Paris Music Conservatory. Now that's at 5 o'clock. European time, 11 in the morning on the East Coast and 8 in the morning on the West Coast. So show up or blow up for that. Then just after that's concluding at 5:15 English time, 6:15 European time. So just after the Saint Eustache Church recital ends, and at noon, 15 minutes after noon on the East Coast and 9:15 in the morning on the West Coast, the Ely Cathedral live streams Sarah MacDonald, who is the choir master of the girls' choir there, and she'll be playing on their magnificent organ, which was renovated by Harrison and Harrison not long ago for the at the cost of £400,000. So it should be good music. Anyway, she is also a fellow and director of music at Selwyn College, Cambridge University, first woman ever to take charge of a music program like that at either Cambridge or Oxford. Now, she'll be playing Buxtehude's Magnificat Primi Toni. She'll be playing a contemporary piece by a composer, Janet Wheeler, born in 1957, so she's in her late 60s, mid to late, Prelude on Angelus ad Virginem, the Angelus to the Virgin. Then a piece by a 20th century composer, Jean de Messieux, her Stabat Mater, from her 12 choral preludes. It's the fourth one. She'll be playing another piece by contemporary composer Alan Boulard, born in 1947. So he's in his 70s, but he's still around, I guess. His postlude on Woodlands, Tell Out My Soul. I think that's the old Episcopal Anglican hymn, Tell out my soul, the glory of the Lord. La dee dum bum ba dee da dee da dum ba da da dum ba dee 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 dee, and so forth. Ba dee da dum ba dee da dee dee dee. Just have to get in a little singing now and then. I am a lyric tenor. Then she'll be playing Brahms' Es ist ein Rose, Bach Fugue on the Magnificat, and Charles-Marie Widor. I told you you'd hear from him. His Symphonie Gothique, the Gothic Symphony. If she's playing the whole thing, this concert will take a while, but it will be worth it. I guarantee you. These French composers, sarFranck and Charles-Marie Widor, and then Louis Vierne, they made of the organ their specialty. You could say they made it what it is today, although Maybe people from other cultures will differ. Okay, then third and last, the Eccles Organ Festival. Wait, before I do that, I don't want to forget. I meant to give you their pictures, and I didn't get around to doing it. So hold on a second. I want to upload these pictures because I went to the trouble of setting them up for you. Hold on just a second. Bear with me. There they are. There's Francois Olivier. There's Sarah MacDonald. And now we come to Tyler Boehmer, or Eller Boehmer. I'm not sure how he, as an American, would pronounce that name. Okay, Tyler Boehmer is kicking off this year's Eccles Organ Festival. The Eccles Organ Festival goes on all year long, and like once a month they will have a recital, and it takes place at the Cathedral of the Madeleine in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's at 8 o'clock in the evening, Eastern Daylight Time. That'll be 5 in the evening on the West Coast, 4 in the morning on the East Coast. But for those of you down in Australia, it'll be a lunchtime, noon, Australia time on Monday. And for those in the vicinity of Australia. You can look up our earlier talks about organ recitals. There are a couple of them. There was one that we put out Wednesday or Thursday where I gave you a lot more detail about this. Boehmer is a rising star. And a few weeks ago, he did this same recital at the Methuen Memorial Music Hall. So this is something he's taking around. It's called an evening of prayer. And each of these pieces that I'm going to tell you about now is connected to a particular aspect of prayer, a call to prayer, the journey through prayer, etc. But I gave you all that detail in the live stream we did about this on Thursday. So I'm not going to Wednesday or Thursday. So I'm not going to repeat it, but I will go over what he's playing. He'll be playing a piece by Mark S. Campbell, born in 1982, a fanfare from his St. Anthony Suite. Campbell, like Boehmer, has a Doctor of Musical Arts degree from the University of Kansas. I assume that's how they know each other. Then he'll be playing sarFranck's Prayer. He'll be playing Mendelssohn's Organ Sonata in D minor, which is based on an old Lutheran tune from the 1500s. Then he'll be playing Bach's O Lamm Gottes unschuldig, O Innocent Lamb of God, which is also based on an old Lutheran melody, the Lutheran Agnus Dei, which has been sung to this tune since the early 1500s. Then he'll play Francois Morel's Prière pour orgue and Louis Viern's, we're back to him, to finish up Chorale from his Second Symphony for the Great Organ. If you love the organ, here are 3 chances for you to enjoy it, played on 3 fantastic organs. And if they're on YouTube, I encourage you, log in on the comment section and say hello. Access Arts Live is likely to be there. And we love to hear from people in the comment section when they say, hey, Access Arts Live, thanks for turning me on to this live stream, because that's our mission, to bring you to them. Okay, ciao for now and have a great Sunday. Bon dimanche, as they say in France. And we'll see you at 5 with the Orgue Saint Eustache.